I'm Josh with the City of Waupaca, and we've got Ron Sorry from the School District of Waupaca. Hello, Ron.
Hey, Josh.
It's been a couple of weeks, just schedules and holidays getting in the way that we've been able to get a update out to the community. We're missing Erin this week, but we'll have a few city things to talk about at the end. But just wanted to get a quick update out there. And the first thing is it's the Christmas and holiday music season, and I saw a posting on your Facebook page. You've got a lot of holiday music events coming up.
Yeah, there's between 10 and 15. I haven't even counted all the bullet points, but yeah, this is an exciting time. December with the holidays, and it's a good time for us to celebrate. And that's what these programs that the staff and the students put on are, celebrating the season. And it's a time of gratitude in from our perspective as well. But we started out this week with the high school band concert on Monday night at 7:00 at the high school, and it was very well attended, and it was a very well done performance and program. Then yesterday, on Tuesday, the middle school had a 6th, 7th, and 8th grade choir concert, and I wasn't able to attend it because of a conflict, but it was very well done as well. On Thursday, our CEC Suzuki program is putting on a performance at 5:30. Unfortunately, I've got a meeting then too that it's going to conflict. I won't be able to hit that one, but I try to hit as many as I can, Josh. On the 9th and 10th, the high school magical, they perform, and it's a dinner at 5:00 both nights, the 9th and 10th. On the 12th of December, which will be Tuesday of next week, the 6th grade at the middle school, they have a band concert at 7. And then on the 14th, there's 2 events going on. You have the CEC K through 4 and 5th through 8th grade choir holiday music concert at 5:30. And then a little bit later that evening, the middle school 7th and 8th grade band will be performing. So I know I'll be there because I've got couple of boys in 8th grade band, so I'll be, with the time differences, I'll be able to hit both of those. On the 17th of December, the high school choir concert is at 2:30. On the 18th, the very next day, the middle school 5th grade musical will perform at 7:00, and the following day, on the 19th of December, the WLC 3rd and 4th grade concerts will take place. That's at 1:00, and then again in the evening at 5. And on December 20th, the WLC also has the 4K through 2nd grade concert from 9 in the one performance at 9 in the morning and one at 1 in the afternoon.
So now you just tossed out a lot at people. I'm sure many of the parents probably know when their kids are performing in what concert, but I know on your Facebook page, and maybe post other places, there's one nice list that shows all the events and date and time and what grades and everything. So if you
would,
yeah, if you want to find that, just search School District of Waupaca on Facebook and you'll find that post.
Thanks,
sometimes
Josh.
Easier to look at it that way too.
Yeah.
Moving into the holiday season, the other thing that means is the winter sports season is ramped up.
Yeah, it started up, and we've been waiting for it. The boys basketball team is very competitive. Last night, I was able to catch a little bit of the game against Little Chute, and when I left, we were ahead. And our athletic director informed me this morning that we lost by a point. We were up by 2 within the last seconds, and a Little Chute player, I think it might have been the point guard, took a 3-pointer. It was contested. We had hands in his face, and he sunk it. And so even though we were up by 2, it was a 3-pointer. We lost by 1. But our boys are 2-2, and they're very competitive. It's fun to watch. If anybody has an opportunity to come, those guys are working very hard. I'm proud of them. Our girls, last year we struggled a little bit. We have a new coach this year, Adam Chaplin, and he's doing a very good job with his team and our girls. He's out of Waupaca. Our girls are 1-5, but they're very competitive. They lost by 11 last night in Marinette, and the games that they're losing, they're only losing by like 8 to 10, 11 points. Last year we had lost some by like 30, so we've become much more competitive, and things are going very well under Adam's tutelage of our girl program here. So we're excited about that. The boys hockey is 6-2. They're off and running. They're doing very well. They won 5-2 last night at Xavier, and they previously at Northland Pines, they won 2-1 or 3-1. Our wrestling team had one meet so far, was in Antigo last Saturday, and we took 11th out of 16. So it just started, that program, but I think on Saturday we have another meet coming up. And the chess recently competed in a tournament last Saturday, and we took 2nd out of 15 teams. And dance on Saturday will be competing in Little Shoot, and I think we only had 1 or 2 competitions so far, and their season has just started as well, but dance is doing well as well.
It's always good to hear about the successes of your teams. A couple other updates from the city side, since we don't have Aaron here, and I know we were talking before you couldn't make it, but the Yuletide Christmas Parade last Thursday was extremely well attended. Hundreds of people downtown, and for a winter parade, quite a few entries. It was pretty nice. You can see some pictures and video of that event on the city's Facebook page. You can watch the parade on there and see some of the pictures. And after the parade, they did the tree lighting by the Danes Hall with Santa and the mayor. And if you come downtown, there's a handful of Christmas trees in front of the City Hall and Library you can check out. You can see the Christmas displays and the tree at the Danes Hall. So even if you didn't make it to that event, there's still plenty of Christmas decorations downtown to check out. And then the other news, Park and Rec Department's been working on fundraising for upgrades and enhancements at Lakeman Field, and most notably, that's been getting new lights and light poles, new audio system, and then some work on the field to make it safer. And I just heard the other day they're well in excess of $500,000 in fundraising and grants so far. And I don't have that exact number, but I know there's going to be probably more discussion on maybe moving on some other aspects of that, other phases of that project as well. So that's just some good news that the community's been supportive of not only making the immediate project a reality, but possibly more steps of that moving forward soon as well. I'm sure we'll hear more about that.
Hey, Josh, are you going to ask about the school board?
Oh, I skipped that. Yeah, we'll close out with that. So, one of the unfortunate things you had to do was replace Lori Chestnut's spot on the school board, but you've got a new school board member. Why don't you introduce him and tell us a little bit about him?
Sure. We had 4 people apply for the open seat, and we were very pleased with the candidates, and the board had a difficult time making a decision. But they selected a gentleman named Nick Grenke, and Nick is a native of Amherst, I believe, but has lived his professional life mostly here in Waupaca, and he's done some coaching, and he knows some of the families, and he has 2 children. A kindergartner and a 3rd grader, and so he's a mechanical engineer, and he came on and was selected, and I think he's going to do a terrific job, and we're very pleased with that. He'll have to run again now because it's a 3-year term, so he'll have to run in April to finish out the last 2 years of Lori's term.
And I'll just make the comment, as far as city council goes, they are choosing to leave that spot vacant because of the election coming up in April. And just the city council's got more people and another individual that also represents that same area. But right now is the time, if you're interested on running for any of the city council seats, whether it's Lori's or another area in the city or the mayor's spot as well. Those are all up for election. You contact the city clerk's office. It's 258-4411, or stop in at City Hall if you want those details to find out more about it or to get papers, or if you've got an interest in serving on the city council as well. So we'll toss that out there.
Terrific.
Well, Ron, appreciate the time to chat and get the community up to date, and we will probably talk again at least once more this year, I would think.
Yeah, I look forward to it. Thank you, Josh.
Thanks, Ron.
Take care.